Have you ever been in a situation where you're sitting on a bus in a new country, watching amazing scenery go by out the window, and then suddenly your stomach starts to rumble? Or you're backpacking through a new city, soaking up the beautiful sights, and then suddenly you're bolting for the bathroom? If you can relate, then you've experienced traveler's diarrhea. After visiting all 197 countries in the world, I've experienced traveler's diarrhea and food poisoning quite a bit, at least over 50 times. The good news is that it's usually a 24-hour bug and it's caused by contaminated water or bacteria in food. In this video, I'm going to share with you some expert tips for how to avoid getting food poisoning and what to do if you get it. Number 1, drink bottled water. In my experience, over 90% of these infections happen because of water, so bottled water is the way to go. A lot of travelers are brushing their teeth with tap water, washing the dishes with tap water, and drinking tap water just like they would at home, but tap water can be full of bacteria. You gotta remember that the locals where you're traveling may have the immune system for it, but you don't. So carry bottled water with you everywhere and stock up when you can. Number 2, peel and wash your own fruits and veggies. One of the easiest ways for bacteria to get into your system is through unwashed fruit and vegetables. To avoid this, when you buy fruit, you should wash and peel it yourself to make sure that it is as clean as possible. Street food is actually sometimes safer than restaurants because you can see it with your own eyes, whereas in restaurants, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Number 3, be careful what you eat. Of course, it can be a lot of fun to try new things from street vendors or restaurants, but use your own judgment on how clean the eating conditions look and how fresh is the produce. Be careful what you buy on the curb and try to stay away from really oily things. However, even if you never eat an unwashed food again and drink 8 cups of water a day, traveler's diarrhea is somewhat inevitable. It's certainly not something to be embarrassed about, and it's better to know what you're getting into before you get it. Number 4, BRB, bread, rice, and bananas. Yes, if you do get food poisoning, make sure to eat bread, rice, and bananas because those are the best for settling your stomach when you're not feeling well. Because they're all natural antacids, and what's making you sick is acid in your stomach, so it counteracts it. Most cultures of the world, from Latin America to the Middle East to Africa, have some version of rice and starchy bread. And if you don't have access to bananas, then yogurt can definitely help. Number 5, the miracle drug of CIPROFLOXACIN. I don't go anywhere without carrying CIPROFLOXACIN or Cipro with me in my backpack. It's not the best for your body, so I would not recommend using it unless you've really run out of options. And that is if you're stuck in a foreign place with really bad food poisoning and there's nothing else to do, then take the pill. You always want to make sure that you're prepared by carrying it with you in your backpack. I'm not a doctor, I don't want to prescribe something if you're not able to take it, so make sure that you know your body and know your health, but I do know that this medicine helps food poisoning if you get it. So those are my best tips for how to prevent food poisoning and what to do if you get it. I don't want you guys to be ashamed if you get food poisoning or traveler's diarrhea. It's something we should be open about, and it's part of life as a traveler, and it's not a bad thing. It just happens to our bodies because we're not used to eating foods. Don't let it scare you from going to places because traveling is the best thing you can do to educate yourself, to become a wiser person, to learn about the world and experience new cultures. And with that all being said, thank you for watching this video. Comment below your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Peace.